Right, welcome back to the Vauxhall Corsa service. So now we've done the plugs, we've done the air filter, so now we can do the oil. So all you need is a 24mm socket. This is a cartridge filter. It comes in here. That's the housing here. You just unscrew this cap. So we just take the ratchet in there, put it on. It's not tight. It's only plastic, so again they're not tight to undo or do up. If they are tight, someone's over tightened them. Unfortunately, it's not a lot of room, so I can't undo it quickly. Right, there we go. Feel that going. There it is. So now that's undone, pull it out, let it just drip for a bit, because obviously now I've let the pressure off. Then we'll just tilt it over, bring it out through, and there we are. So that's the oil filter out. So we'll just leave that out for now, and we'll replace that in a minute. Actually, I'll put that on the floor. So now we'll go underneath. Under here is the sump plug right there. That's a T45 Torx bit. So I'll now take that off. Right, okay, so there she goes. Alright, just rest your finger in the middle while you unscrew it, because this will just suddenly go like that, and there she goes. There goes the oil. Now we've warmed it up, we've left it running for 5 minutes just to get the oil temperature up nice and hot, so it drains out nice and quickly and gets rid of any of the rubbish. As you can see, the oil's nearly fully drained now, so we just allow the last few bits of oil to come out, and we'll put the sump plug of its new rubber O-ring back in, and oh, there we go, down to drips. Right, so looks like we're basically there now. So just a few light drips. So back in with the sump plug. Take that off. Go and clean it, and there we go. So that's the oil out, the sump plug back in. So now let's put the new filter in the housing. Right, so oil filter change. So here it is. Grab and pinch it off, and it just literally just pops off. Little feet in there, as you can see. So new one in and clicks in, and there you go, solid. So also all oil filters come with a new rubber O-ring, so we'll just remove that as well while we're at it. Put the brand new one on. Okay, so putting it back in, it's the same way of coming out. I go in vertically, so it's up there. Slide it down over that shaft and screw it on. It's that simple. And then get your ratchet. And she goes. Nip it up. There we go. Right, so now just a case of putting some oil in it. So this is specific oil. I'll just go and get it. Now, as this is the first time this owner has had a service on this car and he wants to keep it, I'm actually putting in some Amtech engine restorer. Now this stuff is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you want to not take my word for it, best thing to do is go onto a YouTube site called Project Farm and put into his search Amtech engine restorer, and he does a whole thing on it. It's phenomenal stuff, and I recommend it to all my customers and all my family use it because it's brilliant. So what I do, I put a couple of litres of the standard oil into the car first, then the 400 ml of this, and then you top off with the rest of the correct oil, and that's it done. But we'll do the oil, we'll show you how to check the oil on the dipstick and then go from there. Okay, so let's get the oil in. Right, so now I've got a couple of litres in there of oil. What I want to do now is put the engine restorer in. So give it a good shake, make sure it's all nicely mixed up, and now that goes in. So what I also do is, because that won't have got all of it out, yeah, so what I do, because there's still some in here, I put some of the clean oil, the new oil, in the can, give it a swirl around, make sure you get it all out, and there we go. Get as much of it in as I can. That's that. So now it's just a case of topping it off. So I'll be back when it's fully filled up. Right, okay, so I've just topped the oil up, and as you can see, bang on the full mark. So that's it, that's that all done. So oil's in, put the cap back on, lock it up, and that's it. So that's the full service done on this one. So hope that's been helpful, and like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Cheers guys.